Hey folks, this is Antoine from Ticos Minis. So I had that video I filmed more than a year ago about painting the Raven Guard army that I did at the same time as the Night Lords I already presented to you. And back then I filmed everything, and it was the first project video I ever edited. So there are still a few things that I think are interesting to see. And so, considering everything is already done, instead of simply scrapping the video and deleting it altogether, I still wanted to show you the work it took to complete an entire army. So here it is. I hope you will enjoy it. And yeah, I'm leaving it with you. Ciao. Hello there. So, yes, we are going on an adventure. Let's go. And here we are. Everything has been put together. Everything is based. We can now proceed to go put some primer on these guys and then some colors. Let's go. Alright, so this squad of 20 guys is now primed, based and ready for painting. But as you might be able to see, the primer is not everywhere on the models, so I will start with this, some black primer through the trusty airbrush. the primer is completely done, proper painting may start. So the first thing I'm going to do, as I always do, start highlighting the power armor of the Space Marines. My customer wanted a rather battle-worn look. So instead of going with pure grey or white, I'm going to use a slightly brownish grey here, mixed with a bit of black. So here, and I'm going to use this, and I'm going to mix all this inside the cup. Next, what is next on these little guys? I think it would be good to proceed to do the white. So take whatever white you have, and since they're supposed to be in a darker ambience, I don't want to use the white itself. So I'm going to put still a bit of this brown. So the white on the little ravens and the marking on the helmets are done. So the next step, most likely this should be to do the metal. And just like that, the metallics are done. So the next thing I'm doing is washing them all with black wash. It's an homemade wash with the black paint, medium and water. Everything is washed, so we can proceed to the next step. So for this, I'm going back to the metallics, and with a dry brushing brush, unloaded. And you don't want to dry brush the entire model, you just want to go on the edges. There we go. The metallics are completely done. So At this point, you could leave it here, just work on the eye lenses on the helmet and consider them tabletop ready. But we are going to do one more thing before this, in order to give them a more used look, like they have seen some stuff on the battlefield. So for this, we are going to mix some pigment powders and the previously used black wash, and we are going to apply that in all the little recesses and crevices. It will, for once, help separate the armor plates, and also, while doing so, it will add a little dusty look to the miniature. So, as I was saying, we have the black wash in there, and I'm going to mix some of these, well, pigment powders. So I'm starting with a dark brown, and since it's still a bit too dark for my taste, I'm adding a bit of yellow. Here we go! All the weathering is completed. So what we have left to do is lenses on the helmets, the bases, and a few details here and there. Here, for example, I got a plasma pistol to do, a head to do. So what I'm going to do to gain some time on the entire army is right now I'm going to finish off bases and eye lenses of these 20 guys. Then take some time to do everything else, and once they are all completed, I will come back to these little guys from all the squads, do all the heads together, all the banners together, all the plasmas and power weapon together, and this will save me a lot of time. So what I'm going to do next are, I think, the bases. I already got the texture on, but now what I'm going to do for the paint is start with some dark grey, then a lighter grey, and on top of that I'm going to airbrush some rusty color. So let's start with the dark grey. So now that the lens has been airbrushed with red, I mixed a bit of the same red, tiny little bit of orange and some flesh tone, and I'm going to highlight the middle of the lens. So yeah, there you go, this little guy is completed. So now, let's do about 100 of these. So, what you got here are 80 tactical marines. All this took about 4 days to paint. So yeah, I'm going to show you up close what they look like. So there we go. Here we got 80 variation of tactical marines.
Well. Here we go. The tanks are completely done. And the last one.
And here we are. Exactly 1 month after we started the project, it's completed. The entire army is built, it's painted, spaced, and more importantly, it's ready to go back to its owner. Since I was just the one doing the painting, it was a commission. So, if you are interested in one, you can just send me a message. What can I say? It was a really fun project, and yeah, now we're going to the next one. Tikos out.